The U.S. House of Reps introduces resolution citing human rights concern in Nnamdi Kanu's case. So, if you must have Nnamdi Kanu's case, you're going to the U.S. Congress until keep as well. A few days ago, the legal team announced that they may go all the filings regarding the appeal. So now, let me break down the update for you guys to hear the full gist, what this really means. Meanwhile, let us look at the tweet Barrister Lloyd McCormick some few hours ago. The update says, the matter of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu goes before the U.S. Congress as it urges Nigerian government to take several measures regarding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It's all here below. If I'm doing a good like this, but Makandi Okoko, in a comment section. Now, you don't see no fake news. One now on your screen, the update says the resolution submitted by Rep. James and dated April 9, 2026 highlights growing concerns about the treatment of Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, who remained in custody following his controversial transfer from Kenya to Nigeria in June 2021 and was later convicted and imprisoned in November 2025. The United States House of Representatives have introduced a resolution calling on the government of Nigeria to ensure that all legal proceedings, involving Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are conducted in line with Nigeria's constitution. Old man Mazi Nnamdi Kanu till that day in a court. We see that you don't know the law. Your own law, you cannot obey it. How would you want to try me on a law that does not exist? Let us listen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu again before we continue with the news.
Your constitution says you cannot try anybody unless the law is written. Show me the written law. Show me the written law. I want to know the written law. Talk to me now. Show me the written law. Are you okay? Don't go close. Don't try that rubbish. Don't try it. Don't try it. Go ahead and say don't try that rubbish. Don't try that rubbish. Useless people. You don't know law. You don't know law. Your own constitution you don't respect. Supreme Court judgment you don't respect. Then why are we in the court of law? Why are we in the court of law, I ask? Nonsense. You think Britain can ask you to jail me and you will jail me? You think Britain can ask you to jail me and you will jail me? You think Britain can ask you to jail me and you will jail me? You think Britain can ask you to jail me and you will jail me? You are dreaming. You are dreaming. I'm telling you that you are dreaming.
Let us continue with the news. It went further to say, the resolution submitted by Rep. James and dated April 9, 2026 highlights growing concern about the treatment of Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, who remained in custody following his controversial transfer from Kenya to Nigeria in June 2021 and was later convicted and imprisoned in November 2025. On November 20, 2025, a federal high court in Abuja, presided over by Justice James Omotosho, found Kanu guilty on terrorism-related charges, including inciting violence and unlawful broadcasts. The judge sentenced Kanu to life imprisonment for count 1, 4, 5, and 6, opting against the death penalty, which is currently frowned upon globally. He also received concurrent 20-year and 5-year sentence for other counts, whereas concerns have been raised regarding the circumstances of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's apprehension in Nairobi, Kenya in June 2021. You know, they just swept that one under the gutter. You cannot go and kidnap somebody, blindfold him. All of us saw the video. Look at Mazi Nnamdi Kanu way back in Nigeria. He was blindfolded. You handcuffed this man, tortured him. There was some kepugara around that time that they even planned to even buy him in Kenya. Not because of Nahamad implication. You brought him back and then you are trying him on a law that doesn't exist. Where has that been done? You swept the case of him being kidnapped from Kenya. We are like Nigeria, where any right he got to a country as Kenya, without the notice of that particular country. Let's continue. And his subsequent transfer to Nigeria, the resolution states, noting that legal observers and international bodies have questioned whether the transfer complied with international law. Did the transfer from Kenya comply with the international law? This will land them in where they can never get questions to answer. Now, he went further to say, the document cites the findings of the United Nations Working Group on Arbitrary Detention, which is July 2022, concluded that Kanu's detention violates international human rights obligations, whereas questions have been raised by legal observers and international bodies regarding whether his transfer complied with application, legal standard, and international obligation. It states, Whereas the United Nations Working Group on Arbitrary Detention, in an opinion issued on July 20, 2022, found out that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's detention violated international human rights obligations and called for his release and the provisions of remedies. Good. The resolution also states, whereas courts in Kenya have issued rulings concerning the legality of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's transfer from Kenya to Nigeria, whereas concerns have been raised by human rights organizations regarding due process, access to counsel, and conditions of detention, whereas prolonged detention without adequate medical care raises serious humanitarian concern. Thank you, US Congress. Thank you very much. Human rights organizations have also raised alarm about due process, access to counsel, and condition of detention. The resolution warns that prolonged detention without adequate medical care raises serious humanitarian concern. In its concluding section, the House of Representatives made 5 key demands. It calls on the government of Nigeria to ensure that all legal proceedings involving Mazen Nnamdi Kanu are conducted in full accordance with Nigeria's constitutional obligations and international human rights commitments. It urged the government of Nigeria to carefully consider the findings of the United Nations Working Group on Arbitrary Detention. It encouraged the government of Nigeria to ensure that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has consistent access to legal counsel, necessary medical care, and human condition of detention. It encourages the Secretary of State to engage with the government of Nigeria regarding concern related to due process, detention condition, and respect for fundamental rights. Finally, it reaffirmed the commitment of the United States to the protection of human rights, freedom of expression, and the rule of law worldwide. The resolution underscores America's long-standing role in advocating for human rights globally and signals renewed diplomatic pressure on Nigeria to address international concerns surrounding Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's case. One case closed. It is a game over for Ndini Nitiraka with the sentence of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, you know how to go to as far as Kenya to bring Mazen Nnamdi Kanu back. Tried him on a law that doesn't exist, disobeyed the international law, and then jail him. But it is hard for you people to go to Oyo to trace all these bandits that are making videos with people's children. You can't trace them, you can't track them, you can't use your so-called forensic analysis or forensic whatever to track bandits. But it's easy for you to track content creators, track activists, track somebody like Mazen Nnamdi Kanu as far as Kenya, fly him without following the due process. Kenyan government said their hand no day. They wrote something after Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was brought back to Nigeria. They sent to his legal team Mazen Nnamdi Kanu ward in Kenya and was awarded some damages. All those one was swept under the carpet. Thank God that's now US Congress it's here going on if I wanna onyango na ngo makana nko na bia. Asem gina US aje make it too much noise. Una fugo kasi we me in Sokoto boom order. So this one they have sent a warning. We'll now see what is actually going to happen during the appeal. Wana asim go onyango na ngo na nko na bia. Onye Mazen Nnamdi Kanu would win landslide. He will be victorious at the end. You can't disobey international law. Go and bring back somebody forcefully under torture, persecution, bring him back, force him, try him, do all manner of things because you people are used to force.
I beg, hold on, what to the end? Because the case of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and Biafra, I don't deal very, very serious this time. And I believe say this month go they very hot. Share this video to everyone right now, both Facebook, WhatsApp, TikTok. Share it so that you no go forget. Pay attention. The ending side is the most important. We be saying need to pay attention. Where this guy, waiting be name, I no go talk much. Just what to the end so that you go hear every single thing. And don't forget to share this video. Click the subscribe button for more update. Right, freedom for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, freedom for the people of Biafra.
But the headline says, breaking. According to federal government, they said, and I quote, "This man truly wants to divide this country and we need to take him serious." Which man are they referring to? Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Let's continue. And finally, they jailed him without knowing that the same man had finished what he was sent to do. Now is the time for those who he imparted knowledge into to take over. So even if the government hold him till tomorrow, his ideology will never die, but will definitely come to pass one day. All hail Biafra. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, you are truly a mini god. Una hear am? Okay. Federal government of Nigeria, the reason why they decided to jail Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is they thought jailing him will stop Biafra ideology, right? They didn't even know that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is done with the assignment God gave to him. So he have passed, he have made so many impacts. You have opened our eyes. You have so many disciples, followers. People don't already pick up the matter. So someone else have already taken over the mountain. They did it very late. So joining him will not even stop Biafra from existing or even from exiting Nigeria, because definitely Biafra must exit Nigeria, whether Nigeria liked it or not. In as much as after everything that happened in the Bible, Israelite they left the land of Egypt. Now so in go be. So right now, I go allow una make una watch this video coming from the table of very dark man. I'm not a fan of very dark man, not like that. But he get what this boy talk for here. Will make me to bring this video. I beg everybody, take your time, watch this video, hear every single word he sent to Tinubu and Nigeria youth. Please don't forget, it's important you like the video and equally share it. Make other people follow us. That without Biafra, Nigeria no fit get head. Without Biafra, Nigeria no go no peace.
Dear Nigerian youth, please just take 1 minute, may take listen to me. If we can kick Tinubu out of power, Nigeria done better by 70%, I swear to God. Listen to me. If we can kick Tinubu out of power, collectively, we join hands together, Nigeria done better by 70%. It only means that tomorrow, if we elect any person, and you know they do what in Nigeria want, we the people can still kick the person out. Then they will be forced, anybody will go take over power. We'll be forced to do what the people want. We'll be forced to hear the cry of the people. I'm taking this thing as a war. I'm taking this thing as a war. A leader that will not listen to the cry of the people has to go. This is the time. Take it from me. Collectively. I say if it means say we now go to preach am, say make people get voters card. Time don't reach to make that sacrifice. We are getting close. Remove President Bola Ahmed Tinubu from power now. Nigeria done better by 70%. I swear to God. Once you can do that successfully, you can easily kick out a governor. You can easily kick out a local government chairman that is not functioning well. Understand the war, what would they go fight now? Understand the battle that we are getting into right now. It's not by protest. And this part I need to remind you people. 80% of the people that use the social media, they don't even have voters card. I swear to God. All they do is talk online. If I tell everybody now that snap yourself, everybody for comment section, say snap yourself with your voters card, I swear to God, it's like 10,000 comments, you know, get 700. It's like 10,000 comments, you know, get 700. Somebody will open his mouth and tell me that voting no counts now, they go rig. If voting no important, politicians no go they pay money for campaign. They no go they look for celebrities where they go carry join their party. They no go they spend that kind of big money for bag of rice and give it for 5,000 naira if voting no they important. Bro, voting is very important. Very, very important. Don't let anybody want you. That orientation will no need them. That is why they can easily go to the market, give all those our mothers for 5,000 naira and small rice. Those our mothers go stand for queue. No people when they do social media, they vote. It has always been like this. That is why the place they get the highest votes are in the northern states. Because in the north, they don't do media. You go see them for long queue. That's why politicians can easily use them. They'll just go do sadaka for that area. If votes no day important, bro, orientation gas change. I swear to God, they know they pay. If you know how they don't try to lobby me. But me, I talk I'm over. I say Bola Ahmed Tinubu, it's not politics for me. It's about the betterment of Nigeria at this point. Bro, I say sometimes I go on close my eye. I go remember the community when I visit, the way I see people lie down for down, where they don't buy. Do you know how many of those places I've visited? Where they'll buy them today, I don't go there the next day. I go see with my own eyes, I go reach my house. And we have a president. People living from mouth to mouth. The only thing that have been surviving Nigerians where the farming, we can no longer farm. I said, go back to your history. The rich people from Nigeria, most of them were into farming. The rice, the granose pyramid, the yam pyramid. We were exporting cocoa. Now we don't even do all those things again. Because people can no longer farm. Why you think say price of egg? How much be egg now? If you don't, they go 5,000. This egg now the only thing before where poor man they use as meat if they know if you buy meat. Then they use and say they use until they complete their food. That's why they taught us balanced diet. Egg now the only thing where poor man can afford. I remember, I swear to God, I remember when they were selling egg 5 naira, be 10 naira, be 15 naira. It moved from 10 naira to 15 naira for egg. Now how much is one egg? That was the only thing the poor man could use. But now the poor man cannot even afford to buy egg. You know why? Because the people that are meant to be doing the poultry, they don't have place again. Boko Haram can come and find them. And we have a government? It doesn't work. Like I said, social media people don't vote. The people that vote are in the grassroots. But you see, this time, this is the time that we need to vote. And don't open that your mouth to say that the vote don't count. Else the politician will not be spending this so much money for election. They will not be spending so much for campaign. They will not be spending so much to do what they are doing. Bribing influencers, bribing musicians, bribing popular people that they know so that they can follow them to go and campaign. It is because the vote actually counts. I'm calling on every Nigerian youth. If we can successfully remove Tinubu this 2027, that's all we need. By 70% Nigeria done better. Anybody that is taking that office again will know that this youth in uniform, they can kick out anybody. They did it to Tinubu. Tinubu will be the benchmark. It will be used as a reference point that a whole Jagaban, they removed him because he was incompetent and he was a failure that failed the Nigerian people. That what his people died without doing anything. That what a teacher beheaded without doing anything. That have children in bushes for more than 2 weeks now without doing anything. In Borno as we speak now, they don't carry people. In Kogi as we speak now, they don't carry people. And we get president, commander-in-chief of the armed forces that cannot use the armed forces for the benefit of the people. And they cut Nigeria very soon. Because the way they talk lately now, some people feel as if, oh, very dark man he wants to seek asylum. No. It is within my rights. It is my rights. We're in democracy. The government is not doing well. I speak up. I have the evidence. It's everywhere for everybody to see. The evidence that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not working and is a failure. And I will not stop saying that. Make I come Nigeria today, may even fall. I go still talk calm. It's not live. VDM is not live. This is not a propaganda. This is not a narrative. This is not, of course, they know nobody can sponsor me. They don't bond their way, make they talk. They monitor my account. They monitor my account. They know what very dark man have. They know what I eat. The government know what I eat. They know my mother. They know my father. They know my brother. They know my sister. They know how we live. They know my hands has to be very clean. So I can't take a penny from anybody to do anything. I'm speaking from my heart. 2027, Nigerian youth, listen to me. This is the most important time in the history of Nigeria. We will record the highest vote ever. Come 2027, the highest vote in the history of this country. Because all of us, social media people, will be off social media on the election day. We'll be off social media because we are at the polling unit voting. The only time we are bringing out our camera is to make sure that the vote counts. International communities could watch. Say votes can't count, they can't make sense. Then Tinubu say no agree. Then the right people will step in. We all have to register. But else, every other group, every other movement in Nigeria, this orientation has to fly. We have to go to the grassroots. We have to preach to them. We have to tell them, bag of rice is not going to protect you. When kidnappers kidnap you, when Boko Haram bandits kidnap you, they will never ask for bag of rice for ransom. They will ask for money, and they will ask for tens of millions. Say politicians are coming to give you back of rights to vote them, even in their incompetence. You are a joker. 5,000 naira that they give to you to vote for them will not cover you, because Boko Haram will never take 5,000 naira from you. They will take tens of millions, and even after taking tens of millions, they will kill you. Not just that, they will post that money on social media for everybody to see. Don't be a joker in 2027.
The truth of everything is that all these things where they talk no go fit solve the problem. Masina the Kalo don't talk about wetin go solve this problem initially. You don't see the future. You don't see wetin they go on, how they go on, where you think go happen, and they can't talk and give the prophecy. The best thing, even though say they kick out Tinubu from office, it can't solve the problem. Even though say carry P2B put there to make sure say they go suppress him, they go put pressure on him. You know go want to do the best thing. So the best thing we go solve this problem now with him and the character say make everybody just go their own. You go see say there will be peace and harmony. Everybody go get competition within themselves. That's the truth. So no matter how one they talk and say, Tinubu be this, Tinubu be that, even though say a Igbo person enter there, they go say, look at what in do, look at what in do. So the best option now, make everybody just go. Because anybody will enter there, go make sure say go one favor in own people. And now other tribes go talk say they marginalize them. Hausa go talk say they marginalize them. Yoruba go talk say they marginalize them because of what the Igbo way the Igbo person way they there. And P2B no go they courageous enough to say make in divide the country. So the best option now make, in fact the thing just the data, because a country where they reach like Nigeria, everybody just they suffer, they cry, everybody just they complain. If I say we're not deep blessed, we not get mineral resources, yes, we foresee this is our problem, but we have all it takes to be great among all the greatest in the country. But they know they use and they know they harness those mineral resources for the betterment of the people. It's a shameful thing where we just find ourselves. I keep on saying this. The best option, like everybody just did their own. This person did their own. This person did their own. Because you see a lot of competition, a lot of investment. Everybody go to compete within themselves. And you see that there will be growth. But in a situation where we say all languages enter in one place, jump out everybody, they think say they talk one Nigeria, only people with the benefits all those things. Now the politicians, the political elite, the people at the upper echelon. Now then we will be the people who be say they benefit this thing most. He come there, say we come out from military era, and now the rulers now and then be the military where they oversee the civilian where we say they go down the rulers as if say we there on military era. We are in democracy. We can speak up. If we should speak up right now or go protest now, they scatter everywhere, they just bomb everywhere, they shoot everywhere. So the best thing now, make everybody just clamor, use one voice, push the agenda, make everybody just go, everybody just did their day. That's the only safest option for our country. Well, I'm not going to just talk much. Make sure say you share this video to everyone on every social media platform. Don't forget to click the subscribe button for more updates. Share this video so that everybody go see on both Facebook, both TikTok. Make this video go viral. Thank you, my lovely people. Drop your own thoughts at the comment section. Your opinion is really needed because your opinion can also help for anyone to, even though anybody see me, can suggest it, and this thing can fly to the government's ear so that they go do the right thing. Thank you, my lovely people.